Welcome to Next Topic Podcast, where the only rule is to stay on topic and no topic is off limits. My name is Lo.
My name is Shad.
I'm Cam.
And on today's episode, we are going to be talking about snitching. But
Snitches get stitched.
before I get into that, as I mentioned last episode, every other week we're going to be switching between hot topics and what's happening in the political realm. So for this week, I'm going to be discussing a few things that have happened so far with the Biden administration.
Okay.
So
what good old Joe? Creepy Joe been up too.
Oh no. So President Biden has hit the ground running, as many of you
running?
He did. He running like a little trot. He did. Mm-hmm.
That Pence trot right
Yes.
there.
And he signed a whole slew of executive orders, and they range from, touching on things like immigration, racial justice, transgender rights, coronavirus, climate change, and health. The Biden administration also put out a proposal for a $1.9 trillion package, stimulus package, whatever. And this includes a $15 minimum wage. It also includes $1,400 worth of direct deposit stimulus checks.
Okay.
An additional $160 billion for a national vaccine program, including $20 billion for distribution, and additional $50 billion for testing.
That's good. This vaccine rollout has been a mess.
It has been all over the place.
It has.
Yeah,
but nowhere at the same time. What'd you say?
I said, I just want to go outside.
Don't we all? The plan also calls Congress to invest $170 billion in K-12 schools and higher education, including $130 billion for safely reopening schools. Republicans are proposing a smaller counter proposal, which I think is to the tune of like $600 billion. There are a number of things that they don't agree with or object to in the Biden administration's proposal. And it's like, I can't remember the specific things, but when I read them, I was like, why are you objecting to that? But anywho, I digress. So the Senate is going through the process of confirming folks for President Biden's, I was going to say President Obama, child, his cabinet members and stuff like that. And so recently, Secretary of Defense was confirmed, and President Biden had picked General Lloyd Austin, and that makes General Lloyd Austin the first Black person to hold that position, which is cool. And then my favorite little tidbit is that President Biden ordered.
That sounds so weird to me, President Biden. But keep going.
It does. I know. I'm trying to get used to it, as you can see. He ordered the DOJ to phase out contracts with private prisons, which I think is a huge deal and a big step towards in the direction that we need to be going as a country.
What's wrong with private prisons?
It incentivizes people to
put people in jail. And
when the population in jail is disproportionately the minority in this country, I mean, that tells you everything you need to know. So those were the little political updates of the week.
Okay. So we'll continue watching Biden's first 100 days to see if he can actually get some of this shit passed.
So we'll touch on the good, the bad, and the ugly.
What's this Senate Majority Leader name? Eric? It used to be Mitch McConnell.
Yes, and he's minority now.
Right. What's the Democrat one name?
That's a good one.
Right.
But anywho.
Because he'll become an important player in all this.
Yes.
We know good old Nancy.
Okay, so shall we move into snitching?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, Trump got some good people because they wasn't snitching.
Yeah.
Okay, so snitching. So according to street code, right?
Okay.
A person
taking it to the streets. Okay.
A person should never snitch on someone else. Therefore, snitches often face retribution from criminal community.
Yes, that's the way to put it for the people out there.
Another way to say it is
Snitches get stitches.
Or get put in ditches.
Yes. So that is the saying. However, According to a 2014 report, nationwide, court records indicate that 25% of offenders sent to federal prison for drug-related crimes provided information to prosecutors in exchange for shorter sentences. And in some jurisdictions, more than half did. Sometimes these sentence reductions can almost amount to 50% or more. So, I'll pause there. Where do you guys think this whole snitches get stitches stems from?
You said it. The hood.
Yeah, but
the streets.
Okay. It comes
it's
from
that
street
gang
culture.
loyalty.
Why?
It's that gang loyalty. If we in this gang together at this point in time, we are family. If something go down and we all know the risk of what we're doing, if you get caught, you just got to deal with the consequences. Don't snitch and bring nobody else down with you.
Do you think it's just limited to gangs, though?
I mean, I feel like that's where it originated. You said, where did it come from? So I'm giving you the bad.
Do you? Because the reason why I say that is at a young age, I think many of us are told not to tattletale, right?
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Well, the difference is when something is your business, when it's not. A lot of tattling comes from because you wasn't even involved in it in the first place. You're like, oh, your brother's outside doing something. You're in the house, outside watching. It had nothing to do with you. Just because he threw the ball over the gate. You was in the house.
You see a criminal activity going down.
Right. Mind your business.
That don't have nothing to do with you. You don't say nothing.
I wouldn't.
Unless
I guess
somebody
it depends on the crime.
Yeah, unless I see sorry to get morbid, but a woman getting raped or somebody getting killed or shit like that, or an old person getting jumped, or even a young person getting jumped by more people. Really?
If somebody outside shooting somebody gets shot, I probably wouldn't say nothing.
I mean,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You do too.
Yeah. What do you mean you do?
People get shot in front of their houses all the time. Have we once ever called the police?
No, but we know they're coming.
Are they?
Probably not. I guess I'm not either.
Are they?
Does it change things if it involves a family member?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It depends on who your loyalty is to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if something happens to someone in your family, my loyalty lies with them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You could be my best friend. You shot my family, you going to jail, bro.
Right.
Or I'm going to kill you right now.
Okay.
There is a certain level when snitching is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, where it's not considered snitching.
So what are those? So you said rape, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or someone preying on
children.
The elderly. Mm-hmm. Okay, children.
Yes.
Do things change depending on the race of the person you're snitching on?
If they white, I'm snitching.
Yeah, me too.
I don't care what they're doing.
I expect to say that so fast.
Yeah.
You said you don't care what they're doing.
Nope.
So you're not minding your business. You're just tattletelling.
Yep. They could be selling lemonade. You don't got a permit. You gotta go.
You gotta go. All the shit white people have done to us in this country.
Sorry, Susan, Barbara, Karen, all you motherfuckers.
Right. I don't care.
I don't either.
No, I don't care. Are you really going out of your way to report someone? Let's use the example Cameron said. They're out barbecuing at the lake without a permit, right?
Yes, barbecuing at the lake, yes.
It's some caucus out here.
Not caucus.
Doing some shit they ain't supposed to be doing. I feel threatened.
Selling, like how the street vendors do on the street.
Do they got a permit?
Okay, they don't have a permit.
Oh, you gotta go.
You're just snitching on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy my stuff and be like, this person was selling this.
See, those people, I'm not reporting.
I probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't hesitate to do it.
I know you wouldn't.
I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't hesitate to do it. If it was a black person, I'm not doing it at all.
I ain't either. Not for it. Again, it depends on what the quote unquote crime is.
Right. So, okay. If I'm outside, right, and I happen to see someone rob a liquor store, grocery store, right, and I still happen to be outside, and the police come ask me, did I see something? If they was black, I didn't see anything.
I didn't see nothing. I wasn't here.
If they was white, he was wearing a blue shirt.
Red 4Runner.
Right.
License plate is.
Right. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying?
If I see a little white kid selling lemonade and little black kid selling candy and the white kids get more traffic, They don't got a permit.
I'm not calling on no kids.
Oh shit! I don't give a damn.
I think my thing is I'm not going out of my way to do anything. But if a police come to me and ask me, did I see what happened there was white? He was 6'2". But he was 175 pounds.
And he always been that way. Even growing up, like if I broke something in the house, if my dad didn't ask, he wouldn't say nothing. But if he asked, yep, he broke that yesterday at 2 p.m. Cleaned it up.
I think I was probably the same way. Like I'm not gonna snitch on my brothers,
right? But if my parents
unless
ask me,
they ask, because you know, at the point of which they're asking you, they already know. They know something. So y'all all going. They do. Kids think they're smart, and they're not as smart as they think. They know something, and either y'all all going down together.
Imagine telling that said, I knew Cameron ass did this.
So it's either you're all going down together, or you're going, or the person,
or I'm going down,
right?
Because it was never him.
It was never me.
Scenario.
Okay.
The two of y'all. No, not the two of y'all. Cameron goes out, robs a bank, right?
Okay.
Comes home. You find out about it. Like, Cameron, why are you all whatever that way? So you know about it. Police come knocking on the door. Cameron's in the wind. Cameron's gone. They're asking you, what's up? We know he was here. You can get in trouble, right, for obstructing justice. Now
I don't know.
No, but they know Cameron was there. Maybe there's some bills in the house. Maybe you put some of it in the bank.
Okay, that's different.
Okay, so
I'm like, that's different.
Now he a cop.
Right, okay, but listen. Okay, so they arrest you.
Okay.
You down there like, we need Cameron. What did da-da-da-da-da. They're like, you're looking at, let's say you're looking at a minimum of 5 years.
Okay.
You give us some information on Cameron's whereabouts. We could work out a deal and maybe get that down to like 2 and like some probation. What do you do?
I think in that, since it makes a difference when I'm actively an accomplice to it, because
this is your brother.
I know, so that's why I wouldn't say. I think it's different when I didn't know anything about it and I just happened to be involved, because then I would expect Cameron to come get me.
Yeah.
Right. But if we both in here together, I'm like, Cameron might just have to put some shit on my butt.
So you would do the time.
Well, I did the crime. I did the crime.
He deposited the money in his
all
account.
You did was Cameron came home. He had the money. Cameron did the crime.
But if he took stolen money and put it in his bank account,
he committed a crime too. But he didn't commit the crime you committed. Like, you're looking at 25 years.
Let him do. If he get caught, let him do it. 25.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my time.
For put it in the bank.
Because I know when I get out, he gonna double that, and I'm gonna be good. I ain't worried about it. And if he got caught and I didn't, I think he know I would turn myself in. And the terms of me coming in is I gotta let him go scotch free.
Okay, so let's say Cameron murdered someone. Sorry, Cameron.
Damn, I'm just a fucking...
We're doing a lot now.
Damn. I'm a terrible fucking human.
I'm gonna remove you of any sort of crime, right? Cameron murdered someone.
Why?
And I don't know.
It's a reason. I don't just kill people to kill people.
Wait, no.
Rewind, delete that.
Okay, so Cameron kills somebody. He calls you, Rashad, I need you to come pick me up, right?
Okay.
You come pick him up. At that point, like, you didn't know, you had no clue what was happening, but technically you helped him leave the scene of a crime.
Okay.
So now, same scenario, you're in there, they're like, you're looking like you are an accomplice, but they don't. There's no evidence.
I can't even cover it up because I don't know what I'm covering.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're in there. They got you. You're locked up.
Okay.
And they're like, we know he did it.
Okay.
You could have been involved.
I don't know.
You could have been involved.
But
too.
I wasn't.
We saw you on the traffic cams driving away with him.
Okay.
So like, it could have been a two thing. You both are looking at. Because, like, y'all both committed this crime. You both are looking at 25 years to life.
Okay.
You're completely innocent.
Right.
Cameron is gone. Give us some information on Cameron, and we'll let you go.
I'm like, I don't think I have any information to help you. I just picked him up.
I'd be like, the same traffic camera.
Where's he at?
Where's he now? Let's say you know where he's at.
Now
you know where he's at. They're asking you, where is he at? Or give us some information on where he's at. Or you're locked up and we're gonna take you to trial for this murder.
I don't think I would say my expectation will be if I just picked him up, he needs to come get me.
And I think he knows
He's
I
not
will.
coming to get him.
Ooh.
They're looking for you to do 25
But
years
they
to
give
life.
me-
I don't want him to get. The thing is like,
So you go.
I would have never called him to pick me up if I murdered
Okay,
somebody.
you guys, it's a hypothetical.
Okay.
Please just go along with
I know,
the
but
story.
I did go along.
We're going along with how it would go.
Are you
I would come
snitching
get
or
him.
nah?
No, because he
Okay,
will
so
come
you
get
gonna
me.
do? No, he ain't coming to get
How
you.
you
Yes, I am. I'm not gonna make him do time for me.
If we murder somebody together, that's different. I don't think he should come get me. I shouldn't have got
Okay, so
caught.
under what
Hey,
circumstances?
that's on you, brother.
What the fuck would you do?
If
That's a good
if
question.
Dustin kills somebody,
Oh Lord.
oh no,
What
don't.
you mean,
Oh
oh,
Lord,
Lord,
me!
now?
I've been a murderer and a robber and all
Okay,
this
see,
shit.
but if
But
we were
if
married,
But you're not.
I know, but if we were,
You didn't have to. They wouldn't make you testify.
exactly.
But you aren't. So if Dustin kills somebody and they
Okay.
got you because you picked them up and they said, give us the information, where is he? Or you getting 25 to life.
So I think it depends on who we killed and why. So I understand why you asked the question, because I'm like, if it's something I just like, if he was trying to protect us,
Yeah,
or
self-defense, a whole bunch of
whatever,
stuff.
like, okay, that's different. But if he just like
Just shooting people.
did something really heinous, yeah, just
Mhm.
like I'm like, I don't know this person. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Now you sound like
I'm
me.
scared of them. I don't want to be around them. What you need to know?
You know what you need to know? I think it's certain crimes that like I just like rape and stuff.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like,
I expect you to give me
right. He's underneath the chair right now, sir. But it's like we said before, stuff involving. I think the rules still apply, like rape and like children and stuff like that. I think the rules still
Which
apply.
rules?
The snitching rules, like we said.
What applies? What do you mean?
Like I mean, like we will only like it's okay to do certain things if it doesn't involve the elderly. When we talking about that?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out, like, when you said the rules still apply, I thought you were saying like snitches get stitches for telling about someone being a pedophile.
I don't know.
I feel like the pedophile is gonna get stitches. Not the
usually
snitch.
yes, but it depends on who your group is and what y'all do.
Yeah.
So if you're in a group of pedophiles.
I mean, in prison,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are.
So can you see any benefits to snitching? Under what scenarios would you snitch? Cameron aside, Cameron ain't did nothing.
Thank you.
Are there certain situations where
I'm
you would,
absolved.
like, let's say you're looking, like
Looking at time, there is a benefit of snitching, and also like getting like certain people off the street to like pay for the shit they have done. There is like some benefits to that. So there are some like benefits to snitching. I'm like, people snitch because there are benefits involved.
Yeah.
I'm like, the reason like a lot of kids snitch sometimes because it usually some benefits involved.
Yeah, it's kids. It's like brownie points.
Yeah, brownie points, and
Yeah.
also it makes you to your parents sometimes like more
Seem more
trustworthy
honest,
and
yeah.
honest.
Mm-hmm. All I know is I'm not doing time for anyone else's crime.
I will, and I also will hope no one. If you
Put
feel
in
that way about the
position.
person, I don't think you should be doing crime.
But sometimes
them.
people don't doing crime with them. No, a lot of times people don't know who they're associating themselves with, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That means you shouldn't be like that. With them.
no.
So-
People don't know somebody is gonna go blow up the school until they do it. A lot of times they're like, "Oh, well,
So-
Jimmy was such a nice boy."
But my point here is like if they are putting that on you and that person don't come save you, you should know that person should come get you right away. Is what I'm saying.
Just like he knew I would come. You that's something you
But
know
don't
about that
until
person.
you're in that situation.
That mean you're snitching on them. If you don't know, you snitching on them.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you don't know what someone would do until they're faced with something,
Mm-hmm.
that severe. Like,
Right. I'm like, if I'm in prison for longer than this X amount of time,
I'm a snitch on
Yes.
you. The clock is
the
ticking.
clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Was you about to say something, Cameron?
I was gonna say, so you said you ain't doing time for nobody. So if Dustin kills
No,
somebody,
I said for no one else's crime.
like I said,
Mhm.
if Dustin kills somebody in self defense, like protecting y'all, but they taking you and he don't gotta go, would you do that time, or you snitching?
Why am I gonna do time? I didn't do nothing.
But you was there. They can't find him.
That happens a lot. You know, dude. And you
Well,
black,
if
too.
they can't find him, I can't find him either. I'm in jail.
So we taking you. Cause you with them.
Well, then I'm gonna have to. Like, I'm in jail.
But you wouldn't give them no information to get you out of nothing.
Like his mama lives here. Like his house is here.
Well, they can figure that out. Y'all the police.
It's a lot of things they haven't figured out.
Just go with it.
Let's see. Y'all got to all the questions I had about rape and murder, about different race, family member. Could you be paid a certain amount to snitch?
Yes.
What is your price?
Don't take much. Shit. And some people already told you I was snitch on for free. So if you offer me some money,
but I'm saying like all those things you were saying, like, oh, if it's a black person, I'm not doing it. If it's this, I'm not doing it.
Yes, if it was a black person who just shot somebody, I wouldn't snitch on them.
But if you're gonna pay me,
yes.
Okay, well, what's the price?
Shit, $20. It don't take much.
$20. Cameron, what's your price?
More than $20.
I'm like, my thing is, it don't take much. Because I was not.
But if it doesn't take much, like $20, then like someone's life was lost, right?
It depends on like if y'all both in the game and this is like what y'all doing.
You're not. I'm talking to y'all.
No, but he said if he saw somebody kill somebody, like them two niggas
if
are
they
part of the
were
gang.
in the gang.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Okay.
You knew.
But, okay, so let's say someone innocent gets killed.
I don't know that.
I didn't know they
know. A lot of times kids get hit. A lot of people get just like.
I still wouldn't say nothing, but I understand.
Why? A child was killed.
I know.
Why, what are you? What is the code you're like abiding by not speaking up on behalf of a dead child?
Minding my damn business.
But what does minding your business do for the community or getting people off the street? Like, to your point you just made, like some people need to get off the street. I'm like
because like we know how these things go.
Yeah.
And then like I watched 2 months Law and Order. Then I got to testify and do all this other type of stuff.
And they gonna know where I live. They know my family.
To testify.
Well, they won't go to jail.
So what I'm hearing is a lot of it is
self-preservation,
fear of retribution, like someone trying to get back.
Snitches get stitches
and put in ditches.
But do you feel is that the right thing?
Is it the right thing?
Like
it
in a just world,
it may not be, but we don't live in a just world, and I ain't trying to die for nobody else.
It may not be. Do you think it's the right thing or not?
To preserve my life over
something else? I ain't talking about preserving
I do think it's the right thing.
That's what it is.
Not
to make
speaking up to
and make it simpler. Like we have a conversation about something, me and you talking, and you talk about somebody else, and I go tell them.
That's different. That's being messy.
But it's still a way of like, to make it lighter. You don't trust me as much no more, right?
No.
Now we're talking about a murder. Would you do a murder with me at this point?
No, but the difference is there's life and death, and then there's whatever hearsay or whatever, like gossip.
I think
totally
what you're
different.
failing to realize is that if I witness a murder, and innocent life was taken, I live in this space. Only so many people can see what happened in this space. And then if I do snitch and they find out, they're going to come after me and whoever comes.
That's
I
understand.
I'm not putting me or my family through that.
I totally understand that. I'm just asking if the whole it on their end as well, like that. I just feel like it's not a healthy way to live in a society.
It may not be.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I agree that if you snitch, yes, you're gonna have to pay for it. I totally agree with that.
Yeah, like you said, our parents taught us from a young age, probably because of that.
But then also, it's just like you don't need to go around telling. Like the Karens who call people like.
But they
might not have been taught. You don't need to be tattletailing on people. Like,
I know, that's what I'm thinking. It's a black thing.
It's very circumstantial. It's based off of where you're raised and who you're raised by and the situation in which you live.
And then also what you feel entitled to as well, I think. Because I think in a lot of those situations, they feel like they are entitled to those spaces. And how dare you encroach upon the space that is theirs.
Yeah. Right. But also, in some of those, I'm going to get a whole bunch of flack for this. But a lot of those situations, what the Karens do, like, sometimes the people don't have a permit.
They don't.
No, they don't. But are they endangering anyone? No.
But that's not the point.
No, but that is
the Karen's point is they doing something wrong and it needs to be handled.
No, the point is, the Karen's point is you call on a black person and you assume the black person is being dangerous. So you call police because you think they are a danger to people
Society.
around. That's what it is.
Or, like Cameron said, I agree, but it could also just be like, oh, you're doing something wrong. Like, real Captain Save-A-Hole mentality. So, with that, sorry, I think we've kind of exhausted the snitches, and I don't know. I just want people to be nice and good. And,
girl,
yes, I'm sorry, I said it. I don't agree with it.
We don't agree with it either. This is what it is.
Okay, well, why when I asked, y'all was like, man, this ain't no just world.
I guess it's the way of life. We can do something about it.
No, you can say if you agree with it or not.
We don't agree with it.
Right.
However,
we all gonna raise our kids the same way.
Yeah.
Shut your fucking mouth and get your ass in this car.
Right.
You didn't see my baby didn't see nothing.
We gone.
Officer.
Out of here. It may not be right, but that's the way we was raised in self-preservation. I ain't got time to deal with the bullshit.
I can just only hope that everyone could eventually live in a world where you don't even have to make those sorts of decisions.
Well, no crime, girl, wrap this up. No crime.
Let's
wrap this up.
But where you're not in a community where like you see some wrong. If you see something bad happen, like somebody get shot and killed, where everyone around you ain't like gonna be coming after you for.
So you want to get rid of the hoods?
Well, we all want to.
Well, yes, everyone
but
should
that
have.
Ain't gonna happen.
Okay, can we not
you
be so
living
negative?
in a utopia.
Nancy? No, I don't live in there, and I'm very well aware of the state of what people are living in, and I'm saying that we need to continue taking steps towards getting out of that. So, like I started this with President Obama.
Not President Obama. He is not some Irish man.
President Biden. I'm still stuck in Obama. With them, the DOJ stopping these contracts with private prisons, like all of this whole prison industrial complex and these school to prison pipelines and things like that.
Very.
No, that all feeds into why we have communities
what's the percentage
like we
of that,
have.
though?
Anywho, with that note, remember to like, subscribe, click that link.
So that question made you wrap it up. Okay.
What is the percentage of what?
Can we put a bow on this? A bow.
Like, subscribe, click that link, follow Next Level Podcast.
Oh, she big man.
Listen to us on YouTube. Because that didn't make sense.
Her name is Lo. My name is Sean. This is Cam.
The percentage of what?
Next Topic Podcast.
The percentage of what?
To the fucking Lou.
Bye.
What is the percentage of